You guys, so today I'm going to be starting my beat my best at Covered Bridge today. So my best here is -4. So my course record that I'm going for throughout the course of this summer or this season is -7, I think. I birdied every hole on this course except for 2 and 15, I think. So if I can just put all the rest of the holes together and stay pretty much free, this should be pretty easy to do. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Hole 1 is 225, just a straight hyzer, lefty forehand hyzer. You got to throw it straight. This is a Firebird, so just throw it straight. It should just pan out back towards the basket here. I like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. This should be a good start. Hole 2 is a 354. Gonna go general. Sake bomb general. It's not that it's far. It's just the uphill, and then you have that roll away chance. It's just a tougher hole for this course. That'll be good. This is a really good spot to land. I really am liking that general. I think we're pretty close, if not in circle 1. I'm gonna say we are. I don't think I'm gonna do a crazy run at this anyway, but all right, that's fine. Put it all together. Like I said, I very easily can do this. This is a pretty soft beat the best right now. So this next hole is a par 3 210. Just gonna try and go kind of straight at it, but also kind of like off to the side. Get down. It's good. That's pretty much exactly where you want to be. Oh, I knew right away. I missed that. Just gotta be more confident in these putts. When I get more confident in the putt, then no doubt in my mind I could shoot well on any course. I have to get to that confidence in the putting. Hole 4 is pretty short. I think it's only like 2 something, but there's not a lot of places to go. It's not even. It's 140. 141 on the T sign. So I like throwing a tomahawk. Really work on getting it out this way and just that either is far or perfect. I don't know. I think that's perfect. This is a really nice shot. This is the CD1. I love throwing that tomahawk disc. Just got to be confident. There we go. When I get confident in the putting, I feel like I can make any putt. Just gotta stay confident in that putt. That's -2. All right, hole 5 is a par 3 270. Straight down this fairway over to the right. I'm gonna try throwing a turnover forehand with a destroyer, I think. Really focus on just trying to get it flat and straight, but also turn it over a little bit. Jesus, I went all the way down into the open field down there. This is definitely not where you want to be. Hopefully I could just figure out a way to get up here. It's just leaning tree that's killing me. There is a tomahawk cap up top there. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get a little risky. Tomahawk cap. That was very lucky, but it worked. We have a look. Damn. I thought about it way too much. Stay calm. We are -1 right now. We're getting to the better part of the course. That was a terrible miss. That was probably one of my worst misses I've had in a while. That's next hole, 126, over this rock. I like to go forehand hyzer into this little gap right here. I did hit a tree branch up there, one of them Invisa trees, but should be good. All right, we made it up here. This was a rock you had to get over. I always end up here. Always gotta shoot down for some reason here. I think I hit these trees. Ew. If it didn't hit that tree, it would have came down perfectly into the spot, but hit an Invisa tree, so that's kind of what happens. But we're good. This next hole is hole 7, 216. I'm gonna go forehand hyzer with the Firebird, but nice touchy forehand. It's down this hill a little bit. You won't be able to see it from where we are. I can't even see it, but nice touchy forehand should get it there perfectly. Ah, it's too far inside. Too far inside. So I messed up that Firebird hyzer. Now I'm left with this, which isn't great. It's not really what you want. Kind of want to just play it safe here. Take the par at this point. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's what I wanted to do. Just messed up the release point of that putt. And it kind of rolled down a little bit. I had a little testy putt here. Ah, man. Good thing is we're only even right now, and there's a lot of course left to play, so plenty of time left, and the course gets a lot easier coming up in the back. This hole is hole 8, 230. If I can get the Firebird out on the right hyzer that I wanted to do on this hole, it'll work perfectly for it. Just need to get it there. Just get off. It's gonna leave me with a putt. Oh, that was the right angle and everything. I needed that one. That was one that was needed. Alrighty. Hole 9 is a 396 par 3. Do got a headwind. There's a guy down there. I could end up down there. I'm trying not to do that. But gotta get these birdies going. We need one of these two. So let's try and get them. That's big. I think that's under the basket. Or close to it. That almost went in. This is a big make here for my score. That almost went in. And it keeps the hope alive. That sucks. That sucks. And I thought that Firebird was good too. But that almost went in. That's the worst part. Alrighty, hole 10 is a 364. I'm gonna go general. Aim out that way. As long as I aim out that way, keep it flat, it should end up turning into the basket. That's the hope anyway. I just turned it over. We pretty much have to run this at this point. I'm not gonna go putters. I'm gonna go Berg. Take the chance on the throw-in. If it's a throw-in, or if it's too far, it'll still hit off this backstop and we'll be good. Tree. God, now I left myself with a pretty tough look here. This is probably worst case scenario here. I didn't think this was gonna happen. There's a backstop, but I threw it a little high. And because I threw it high, I'm left with this. I have to make this pretty much save the beat the best. Still alive. All right, hole 11 is 177. Going Berg. Berg just straight at it. Well, there's one. Gotta go perfect on this back, which granted is not impossible by any means, but it's gonna be some tough work to do. This next hole's pretty tough too for the birdie, but possible. Done it plenty of times. It's hole 12. Gonna go Berg. Just straight down this hill. It looks pretty simple, but you get a little bit of wind, especially with the tailwind that we have. It's gonna push the thing right up. You definitely want to aim pretty much at the ground. Yeah, I mean, I gotta run that, but at this point, this is pretty much a must make for the round anyway. Too low. Matrix is right under the basket. Okay. Hole 13 is 140. You might think it's stupid to go Destroyer here, but I have a pretty consistent route with this. Right through this gap here. Might be too inside. That was a little too inside. But I ended up long. One thing I'd like to say is that no matter how stupid your lines are or how stupid your shots are, you can throw whatever disc you want, really. If you get a birdie, who cares? This hole I'm gonna go tempo. I would go zoned, but zone's locked away now, so can't use the zone anymore. Tempo it is. Oh my God. That was the right line. It's just hit a tree. Circle 2-step putt maybe. Just try to get it into that basket there. Right Annie putt. For me, it's not the next hole. Is hole 15. Gonna go Raptor. It worked last time, but I also got a crazy lucky kick. There's no real fairway. The fairway is kind of through this gap here, but there's a couple tree gaps that you could hit. It's not very consistent. I don't really have a line that's consistent yet for this hole. See, I missed. I followed the tree line perfectly, and then just one tree smacked it straight into the ground. I think at this point we just let the course take its toll on the round and play it around normal. No point in running anything really anymore. Just said not to run it, and I'm running it. Kinda. Skip shot. Anything you really do is fine here. This is perfect weather. No matter how I played today, perfect weather. No issues. Issues. I went 0 for 4 there. Hole 16 is 198. I'm gonna go straight at it with the berg. A little turnover, just a slight little angle. It should just pan out perfectly under the basket. Should roll a little bit. Except when you hit that tree. You know, just talking to myself here a little bit about what disc I should have thrown there. I think the berg would have been fine. I could have went tempo. And this stick, get off of me. Could have went tempo and just, you know, a little more speed. But also, there's a pretty decent size drop off there, which I didn't really want to deal with, which is what the Matrix currently dealing with. That's why I like the berg, is because as soon as it hits the ground, the way it's made is so perfectly well made that it'll just stop. Hole 17 here is a Matrix. Matrix just straight. Bunch of trees in the way, but as long as you shoot it straight and high and let it fade to the left, should set you up pretty easily for the birdie here. I turned it. Oh my god, and that roll away after. And if you've been watching some of my older videos and you've been seeing the way it was out here, it was just cold and muddy, and winter disc golf is not anything like this disc golf. This disc golf here is perfect. This is the one. This is what you're looking for out here. But we have a look. We are pin high. Just gonna try and make this, I guess. Well, that was a layup, I guess. So is that. This course also has a special place in my heart. It's the first course I ever recorded a video at. I probably shot like +3 or +4. And although sometimes it doesn't look like I got any better, I've definitely gotten a lot better. Just trying to keep at it, keep being consistent with these videos. Like I said in the update video I did up over that river view, when it was cold out, it was like 20-degree weather. Back then I was happy it was going to be high 30s. And I'm walking around in a t-shirt. I could have wore shorts today, but don't want to scare everybody with my white legs. The thing was, it was just too many missed putts, too many bad shots, too many trees, just too many overall bad things that happened, which allowed this round not to push into the good round. Hole 18, 240. We're going to finish off with a Firebird here. Get it out flat and straight. Just allow it to work. Get off. Not bad. That was not where I was aiming. I'm releasing very early today, either very early and very late, just not where I want to release. There we go. So this is gonna be my break my best covered bridge, Allentown, kind of Allentown, Whitehall area. As you see in the back is very scoreable. So as long as I stay pretty clean on this front, that missed putt on 3 sucked. The missed putt on 5 was worse. 7 not really getting the right angle and just leaving myself a little far for the comeback par putt. Just how it is.